Hey, how you doing? This is Cool Breeze, and this is a Cristo Negro. Listen, today I want to talk about body language. Body language is one of my favorite forms of language. Next to subliminals. I love dropping subliminals. Fuck you niggas. I'm playing. I'm sorry. I'm playing. I need to be serious. Anyway, like I said, I like body language because body language is, I feel like, it's probably the most form of language. I think when you're listening to the words people say, yeah, that can be misconstrued. But body language is its own entity, right? And the best thing about body language is, like, you can peep a person's body language way before they get close to you, way before they recognize you or see you or anything. Like, you can peep like how they feeling, what they got going on, like just basically what's going on with them. I like body language. Anyway, I like body language a lot, and I learned body language in the 6th grade. And my parents homeschooled me from 1st grade to 6th grade, right? And then they put me back in school into the 6th grade. When I went to school in the 6th grade, I didn't know nobody, so a lot of my interactions with people were based off of me watching them, like me seeing them move about in the classroom, in the hallways, at lunch, all kinds of shit, right? And that's how I learned, like, people's temperament. Am I dealing with a hot-headed person? Am I dealing with a cool person? Am I dealing with like a negative Nancy? Like, who exactly I'm dealing with? A lot of times I make assumptions off people based off of like my observation. Like, I think I've watched you. Like, I've watched you very, very closely. Like, there's no way I would. Okay, there's a way, but I rarely say like something about someone's personality, like based on me not watching it, right? And yeah, it's actually kind of easy now. I think 6th grade was what, 19 years ago, so it's been almost 20 years of me like truly watching body, like knowingly watching body language. I think all my life I've done it, even as a kid. I mean, as a baby, maybe not as a baby, but as a young person, watching people's body language. And yeah, I think that's the greatest form of language. Because you can be anywhere. For example, my 7th grade year in Jacksonville, I went to a school named Northwestern. I transferred to a school called Lake Shore. At Lake Shore, I didn't have no friends. And my 3 friends became like this white boy named Damien, and these 2 Vietnamese girls. I used to hang out with the Vietnamese girls at lunch. One day, one of their friends walked up with like a plate saying she doesn't want it. But she didn't say it in English, she said it in Vietnamese. Me being the connoisseur of body language that I am, I'm like, I want it. And they just look at me like, like, how did he know what she said? But it was her body language. Everything she said in that moment with her body was, I do not want this shit on this plate. And I was just like, okay, I want it. After that, they only spoke English around me. Anyway, but like I said, you can understand body language anywhere, in any country, you can go to motherfucking Brazil right now. If you know body language very well, you can pretty much understand where a conversation is going or what somebody's trying to say to you or how. I believe most people understand body, for the most part. Like the simple things, like someone's angry, somebody's happy, someone's confused. It's the small things that people miss, like someone's sneaky, someone's being honest, I don't know, somebody likes you, somebody dislikes you. And like, I've been able to peek these things for a long time, so when I see it, it's like, a lot of time I just act like I don't know, right? Because that's really the best way to do it, when you act like you really don't know, like how somebody because like I said, body language does not lie. When you know how somebody truly feels, it's like, okay, I just do what I want to do. Like, it's better that way. And you know what to expect, right? You're not really caught off guard. And when like certain things happen due to like the body language that you notice, like you just move accordingly. I've used body language a lot with the podcast. A lot of times when somebody comes on, like I can tell if you're nervous. Even if you're wearing a poker face, I can tell if you're nervous. It really don't matter. I can tell if you're excited, like you're ready to like get going. I can tell if somebody's excited and wearing a I've had several people come, not several, a couple, right? People come on that were excited to be on, but they kind of put on a facade like they didn't want to be on there. And it's like, oh, this is easy. Because like once I get you going, like you going, like my nigga, you can't lie to me. You can't lie to me because I know what I see. And I do it all the time. Like I use it when I'm trying to get at a woman. Like I know how you really feel. Now sometimes it's like a complicated thing. Like it's more than one feeling. When it's a complicated thing, you usually just leave it alone because you being weird, nigga. Like your body tell me you a weird ass nigga. Let me leave your dumb ass alone. And yeah, that's really it. I try to. It's my secret weapon. It's not a secret no more. But everybody don't watch the podcast, so I'm in luck. But like, yeah, it's my secret weapon. I use it all the time. Like, especially, I like it the most because I get to use it when I'm in person. When I first started podcasting, I used to, not when I first started podcasting, when I was in my dry spell, when I wasn't really podcasting that much, I was going on to other podcasts and watching people's body language. Either on the podcast or on the sidelines. I used to watch people body language just to see like their movements. And with that helped me out a lot because it let me understand like the person doing the podcast, not necessarily the like the character that you see when they're on screen or the voice you hear when they're on screen. And I liked it. It was really, really helpful. It like everything is a lesson, right? And I use it to my advantage. I fully exploit my ability to to read people's body language, like to the utmost. Like I don't know if I ain't shit for that, but listen, I use it. Like why not? Why not use like an ability that you like are like very good at, like very, very good at. I've used it. I use it at eRefresh. I use it at eRefresh because I realized like they had a vibe there, and I wanted to figure out what it was. Like, what specifically is it about the place and the like vibe that it gives that allow people to have like this euphoric feeling, right? At first I thought it was the people. Then I thought it was the songs. Then I thought it was the plants. I had a lot of theories. I feel like I figured it out. I just don't know how to apply it to the podcast yet, right? But yeah, I was in there like every day trying to figure out like just what it was that allowed people to just kind of open up and feel free the way that they were in the podcast. In the what is that place? I want to call it a salon. It's not a salon. It's something else. Anyway, it's a spa. Day spa, right? And that's it. This is the homie Cool Breeze. This is Cristo Negro. And start observing body language. It will tell you the whole truth. Nothing but the truth, so help you God. Niggas can say whatever they want. Body language don't lie. Body language is like numbers. Anyway, like I said, it's the homie Cool Breeze. It's still Cristo Negro. And ladies, I hope somebody loves it. That puts it in the back.